I'm Parijat. Thanks so much for joining me here today. On this video, I want to talk to you about those moments or those days when you feel completely exhausted and burned out and just mentally drained by your high-risk pregnancy. You see, a high-risk pregnancy is like running a marathon, except it's running a marathon every single day. So when you're going through it, it's really hard to remember just how hard it is because you know all you have to do is to just keep pushing forward. There's no other option. But the reality is what you're going through is so difficult, and so it makes sense that you're going to have those days when you just feel drained and exhausted. Imagine running a marathon or doing any kind of long distance running. At the start, when the gun goes off or the horn goes off and you're ready to go, you are feeling excited and you've got all this energy, and you probably run across the start line and get started on the first leg of that race a little bit faster than you should, but because you know you can handle it and you're feeling great and you're feeling like you really want to get this going. That's how it is with a high-risk pregnancy. When you find out what complications have arisen for you or for your baby, your first instinct and the first reaction is to have all this adrenaline rushing through you so you can figure out a solution on how to make it better. You turn to the internet to start doing some research. You ask your doctor all kinds of questions so you can get more information. Maybe you're talking to other women who've had similar complications so you can learn more about what you can do to improve your pregnancy health for the health of your baby. But that level of energy and that pace of life isn't one that you can sustain for a long period of time. Think about what it's like to run a marathon, all 26 miles, at the pace that you run at the very start of it. Every single person would stop halfway through because you can't sustain that pace. So what happens is you start to slow down just naturally, because your body knows that you need to take some breaks, or you need to give yourself time to recover and breathe and just relax a little bit so you can pick up the pace again and keep running, figuratively and literally. So you might find that after the initial diagnosis, you have a big surge of looking for information and trying to stay on top of all the facts and all the data and wanting to do whatever you can. And then somewhere along the way, you start to slow down, you start to lose some steam. But because you're so motivated to protect your baby, you don't stop and you keep pushing and you keep pushing, reaching out to people, searching for more information, staying up late at night, searching the internet, and because you want to know more, you want to do everything. And at some point, maintaining that pace, at some point, the energy completely drops off. And that's your body's way of saying, we've run out of steam. Because the same way that a runner would have their body telling them, slow down, we can't run 26 miles at this pace, the same thing is happening for you during your pregnancy. Your body's saying, we've got to slow down. And it's very normal and it's very natural to go through these ups and downs. But when you reach that place where you're completely burned out and you're drained, it's really important that you listen to your body, because the stress and the anxiety that's causing you to feel so ramped up and all that adrenaline that's going on inside of you, that can impact your baby and increase your risk of having pregnancy complications that you may not even be at risk for right now. So when you feel that burnout coming and you notice your body's telling you to slow down, take a moment and think about what is in your life that you're doing that you don't need to do. You really, really like to do it. You'd really love to do it, in fact, but do you really need to do it? Ideas from my clients that come up frequently include laundry, cooking, cleaning. Again, of course, you may love to do it. You may feel like it's so, so important. But do you really need your energy to be going to some of those tasks that can be done by other people? Probably not. Because while anybody in the world can come to your house and do laundry, you may not like it, but they can. There's no one else in the world that can take care of your baby right now other than you. So figure out what those things are in your life that are taking your energy, aside from taking care of your body so you can take care of your baby, and delegate them. Give them to somebody else, or even better, cut them off of your to-do list completely if you can. And spend your time and your energy taking care of you, rejuvenating you by eating well, sleeping well, managing your stress and your anxiety, taking your medications if you have any, following doctor's orders, and doing all the things that only you can do for your baby. I know how hard this is. I've been where you are. So if you want to talk more about what these things might be that you can cut out, or to talk a little bit more about how to regain some of that energy so you're not so burned out, some quick tips and solutions, click on the link at the end of this video and let's jump on the phone for 15 or 20 minutes. And I promise you that I can give you something that's going to help you immediately. I really look forward to supporting you on your journey to bringing your baby home. One day, one step at a time, you can do this.